Today we're getting a special tour of one of the more unique distilleries here in Nevada, Minden Mill Distilling in Carson Valley. You've probably heard of farm-to-table food, but here in Minden, they're proudly making grain-to-glass spirits. You're one of the 5 estate distillers?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So estate distilling is really about drawing from the local agriculture and economy. I can super proudly say at this point, 100% of every product we've ever fermented to distill has come from the state of Nevada because we're growing it ourselves. Just right down the road, we have the Bentley Ranch, 1,200 acres of corn, rye, barley, wheat.
But that's not the only thing that makes them unique.
This building is on the National Register of Historic Buildings. It's one of the oldest in the city. To this day, no building in Minden can be built higher than this.
As a visitor to Minden Mill, you can sign up to take a guided tour where you'll learn about their historic buildings and state-of-the-art distilling technology.
You're standing in the middle of what's known as the mill. It's our single malt distilling facility, and it's really defined by the 2 fourth side stills that you see to the right and left of me right here.
All right, well, let's continue the tour.
Wonderful, follow me. So we're heading over to the other half of the distillery campus, which is going to be what's known as the creamery. It's the old Minden Butter Company.
Wow.
So in front of us here is our bourbon, our rye, and our vodka still. This is what's known as...
I wasn't expecting to see this. This is pristine. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. One of the greatest things about the distilling industry is that it looks so pretty, but it's not accidental. The copper itself is part of what makes the spirits taste so good. It absorbs a lot of sulfur that's produced during fermentation.
So tell me a little bit about these fermenters here.
Yeah, I know they look like barrels. They're called foeders. And what's great about these, you can see the RW, we're making rye whiskey right now. Think of this as kind of making sourdough. The wood from these fermenters will hold on to some of the flora and fauna that's intrinsic to this valley. And it's going to create a little bit more of a nuanced, full character spirit.
So I'm assuming this is where the bottles are put together, seeing that there are some labels right next to me.
Yeah, this is the bottling room. This is where all of the juice is put into the glass and where the labels are put on. Liquids put into the bottles right over there on our filling station. Corks go in here, any sort of closure, and then labels get applied here. Eventually it goes down the line and it's put into boxes right at the far end of the station after everything is heat shrink wrapped.
Engineering at its finest.
Oh yeah.
And of course, what's a tour without a tasting?
We're gonna start with the vodka. This is gonna go down smooth and enjoyable with a sweet finish.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know what, that does go down really smooth because typically you wouldn't drink vodka all by itself. You would pair it with something.
Next up, we have our bourbon. It's not a Kentucky bourbon. In other words, this is Nevada straight bourbon.
I love the fact that we're drinking Nevada straight bourbon. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Thank you. That's really good.
I know, right?
That's very good.
Isn't that delicious?
Yes.
You get that little bit of cherry cola that's coming out through it.
And who doesn't love a cherry cola?
Last one in line is the rye. Now, the rye is my personal favorite. Ours has a strong candied orange peel quality to it. And out of all of our spirits, I think this has made the largest plateau-style jump within the category.
And people are asking for it.
It's starting to really get some traction.
All right, cheers to that. I can see why this is your favorite.
Yeah, right?
My last stop on the tour is a beautiful bar area where you can try all the Minden Mill spirits, shaken and stirred into unique craft cocktails. So what are you making me?
So I'm making you the James game. So this is our 3-year bourbon made by Minden Mill Distilling, maple syrup and orange bitters.
Ooh, sounds tasty.
Then on top, just to give it a little more elevation, we made a house-made sarsaparilla from them.
We like to just come here. It's a really cute local bar, and we're doing a little girls' day. It's just really simple and smooth, and I don't know, it tastes really good. I really like it.
For a taste of fine spirits that are locally produced, you have to check out Minden Mill Distilling. We'll see you next time as we continue to explore the Spirit of Nevada. Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below.